Get in my truck right now, the humble rancher said, looking the formerly wealthy alien mother of 3 in the eye. What? The twin sons of Rad Era 6 dipped low behind the rolling plains, staining the sky with lavender streaks that shimmered like polished glass. Dust drifted lazily over the long dirt road leading to the Barton Ranch. 4,000 acres of quiet land, cattle, rusted fences, and a man who preferred solitude over conversation. Caleb Barton adjusted his hat, squinting at the horizon as if expecting trouble. He wasn't wrong. The trouble arrived in the form of a shimmering breach in the air, silent, sudden, and brighter than any sunset. It flashed, popped like a soap bubble, and spat out 4 figures onto his property. 3 small ones stumbled into the tall grass, squeaking with annoyance. The 4th, a tall, luminescent woman draped in silver fabric, hit the dirt on her knees. Caleb blinked once, then twice. Well, that ain't something you see every day, he muttered. The woman lifted her head, strands of opal-colored hair falling across her face. Her silver eyes widened the moment she saw him. You human, she breathed. We need to leave now. Caleb raised an eyebrow. You're on my ranch, lady. Start by telling me who you are and why you teleported your whole litter onto my land. They are my children, she snapped, though her voice trembled. And we are being hunted. One of the little ones, blue-skinned and four-armed, chirped and crawled onto Caleb's boot, clinging to his leg like a helpless kitten. Another waddled behind, while the third cried in a high-pitched warble that rattled the rancher's teeth. Caleb sighed, rubbing the bridge of his nose. All right, he said. You all need help. I can see that. But we can't stay out in the open. He jerked his thumb toward his old, battered farm truck parked near the barn. Get in my truck right now before something worse than sunset finds you. The alien woman hesitated only a moment. Then she scooped up her crying child, ushered the other 2 toward the truck, and followed Caleb quickly. The engine growled awake like an irritated beast as he peeled onto the dirt road. Name's Caleb, he said, eyes on the horizon. I am Lana, she replied, clutching her children tightly. Former matron of House Verides. We were wealthy once, protected. Now we are fugitives. Caleb looked over at her, the sun's fading glow brushing against her iridescent skin. She looked like something out of a dream, and something carrying more fear than a frightened doe. What exactly are you running from? He asked. Lana swallowed. A faction that rose after my husband's death. They claimed power, seized our resources, and demanded I surrender my offspring so they might mold them into political puppets. I refused. We escaped through a forbidden portal. It malfunctioned. I have nothing left but them. Caleb didn't understand alien politics, but he understood cruelty. He understood desperation. He understood what it meant to protect what mattered. The truck rattled violently as something exploded in the sky behind them, bright red like a flare from another world. They tracked us already, Lana cried. Lady, you picked the wrong ranch if you thought I was going to roll over. Hold on. The pursuing ship descended fast, sharp, metallic, menacing, kicking up wind that sent the grass whipping sideways. Caleb's old truck groaned in protest, bouncing over bumps and potholes as he made a hard turn down into a ravine. Caleb, we cannot outrun them, Lana cried. No, he said calmly, but we can outsmart them. He skidded to a stop behind a rocky outcrop and cut the engine. The world fell silent except for the frightened breathing inside the truck. What are you doing? Lana asked. Caleb grabbed his old repeater rifle from the rack. Buy us time. You cannot fight that ship alone. He paused, looking her straight in the eyes. Ma'am, this is my land. Those are kids. And no one, human or otherwise, tries to take kids on my watch. Before she could argue, a sudden blast from the ship illuminated him. Dust spiraled in the hot wind as he took aim, firing a concentrated plasma round, a little upgrade courtesy of a reactor leak he'd once investigated. The bolt struck the ship's left stabilizer, sending sparks flying. The craft wobbled for a split second. It hovered unpredictably, giving Lana enough time to do something Caleb hadn't expected. She burst from the truck, hands raised, shimmering energy swirling around her fingers like quicksilver. She unleashed a column of brilliant white light that struck the ship dead center, shaking the earth beneath them. The ship sputtered, spiraled, and crashed 2 fields away in a plume of smoke. Caleb stared. Remind me not to get on your bad side. Lana's breath heaved, knees buckling. I used the last of my energy reserves. I cannot make another portal. The rancher holstered his rifle and stepped toward her, steadying her before she fell. Then you and the kids stay here, at least for now. I reckon folks looking for you will come back, but we'll figure something out. Lana gazed up at him, tired, frightened, but grateful. Why would you help us? We have brought danger to your home. Caleb shrugged softly. Because you asked for help. That's enough. The smallest of the alien children toddled over and hugged his leg again. Caleb froze, unsure what to do. Lana smiled for the first time. They trust you. Well, Caleb said, cheeks warming beneath his beard. Guess that makes two of us. As night settled over the Barton ranch, stars shimmered like scattered silver. Caleb guided Lana and her children toward the farmhouse. Smoke rose behind them from the wrecked enemy ship, but for a little while, peace lingered in the cool air. Lana glanced back at the burning wreckage. Caleb, what now? He opened the farmhouse door, letting the warm light spill out. Now we make a plan, and when your enemies come knocking, we'll be ready. For the first time in a long while, Lana felt hope. And for the first time in his quiet, lonely life, Caleb Barton felt needed. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.